Hi everyone and Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the sixth episode of our Digital Glow series. I have the honor of being your host today and I'm excited to be here. I'm a little bit nervous but truly grateful to share this space with all of you. Assalamu alaikum everyone.
Islam.
Before we begin, I want to thank my accountability partners, Sister Zahra, Sister Alma, Sister Runa, and Sister Gohar for co-hosting with me today. So thank you so much everyone for being here. Now, without any further delay, I'd like to welcome our special guest for today's session, Jasleen. She is originally from India and has been living in Toronto, Canada for the past 15 years. Along with being a mom, she works in the hospitality industry and runs her digital business on the side. So I'll be adding her to the stage now. Hi, Jasleen.
Hi everyone.
Hi,
Thank you so
Jaslyn.
much.
How are you?
Thanks for inviting me. I'm good. How are you all?
Hello,
Hi.
Good,
How
good.
are you?
Thank you so much for giving us
So
time.
much for. Thank you so much for being a part of our series today. And before we dive deeper, could you briefly introduce yourself and share what inspired you to start this online business while balancing motherhood and your career, please?
Sure. So I'm Jaslyn. As Aksa told you, I'm Jaslyn and I'm a mom of two kids. I'm living in Toronto, Canada from last 15 years with my husband and two kids. Before I started this digital business, we have been running a restaurant business as well in Canada, right? In Toronto. So me and my husband, we do our restaurant business. We run our restaurant business. And on the side, I am doing this digital business like from last 3, 4 years.
Thank you so much, Justine, for sharing your story.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Jasleen. Yeah, your life is really, I know that where you tell like you had a restaurant and it was busy. And what was I would like to know, and our audience would like to know that what was your main why that you started? Because as you told that you guys had a restaurant, and what was your main why to start the business?
Okay, so my main why was when my motherhood started, right?
Yeah.
Before having kids, like we were spending 15, 20 hours in our restaurant business, right? Like they were too long shifts because we
Mm.
recently started at that time. But then once I became mom, I cannot leave my kids to anybody. I don't have any personal
Yeah.
support, any family support here. I had to, for my older son, like I had to leave him, start his daycare when he was just 15 months old. And,
Mhm.
it was too little at that time. I used to go to my restaurant, come back, like I dropped him at 8 in the morning and then come back home around 6 o'clock, pick him up and then come back home. It was very,
Hello.
very, tiring for me. And then, but I had no choice at that time. So when my second son was born, that
Mhm.
was the time when I realized that no, I don't want to do this with my other one too. Because luckily at that time it was a COVID time. There
Mhm.
was a lockdown everywhere, and even I was not going to work at that time because of my maternity, right? I recently
Mhm.
had another child, so that was the time when I decided that no, I need to find something else. I need to give my proper time to kids, and at that time everything was online. Online businesses were booming, and luckily I found this business because I wanted something to work from home because I was already working, right? So I didn't want to
Yeah.
just go home with kids. I wanted some income as well to support my family, but with my kids. And
Mhm.
that's when I found this business.
Yeah. As a mom, we our first preference is like we whatever we work, it's at from home, so we can give our full time to our kids as well.
Yes, always,
That's
always.
yeah, that's really true. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Jaslyn. I know when we start the business, it's always coming lots of challenges. My question is, what were some of the biggest struggles or obstacles you faced in the beginning?
So my biggest fear, biggest struggles in the beginning was because I have never worked online before, right? I did my master's in computer applications back in India, but I never got a chance to, do a job in computers. I came here again on study visa, then I got married to my husband, and after that, like I went into the restaurant business. So the biggest fear was for me was like, everything was new for me, the technology, because everything was changed. Like it was a 10-year gap. I doubted myself. I am very I'm very camera shy person. I cannot talk to people too much. So that was the main fear for me. Like, how will I do this business? Will I be able to even, get success in this business? But yeah, as you know, our, this business community has so much support with the great mentorship, with this training support, training program. And of course, with the help of my coach, slowly I got a plan how to plan my day. She helped me with that. And, slowly and slowly, when I started my training, within like 2, 3 months, I was, learning how to run this business by myself. So that's how I try to get out of my fear, and I understand what are my responsibilities in this business. What do I have to do? Because of course in the beginning we are all lost, right? But like in any field you go, even if you go for a job, for the first few weeks you don't know what you have to do, right? You have to give some time to learn the process. It's a learning phase in the beginning. So I also did that. I learned what is going on in the business. I watched masterminds. I attended my coach sessions, and yeah, all of that. really helped me to get out of my that comfort zone. I had to get out of my comfort zone, and yeah, today I'm okay with everything today.
Yeah, it's so
Thank you.
inspirational because
Yeah,
we all are here, same things, all feel same. Can
yeah,
we do that? Can we get success in this business? But we have to try our best, inshallah, because everything in the training side has like, how we do the business, how we everything should learn and do that. We don't need to any experience about
yeah,
this business.
absolutely.
So same about me. I have so much, camera shy. I can't talk in front of camera or live. But our business give us so much opportunity. We can do the faceless marketing also,
Yeah,
and that's why we are still doing this business, and we're growing slowly, right?
yeah, yeah.
So in this point, I have a question to you. Can you share your time when you felt completely lost, and what helped you to find direction again?
Okay, so are you asking about in the business?
Yes.
Okay. It was like right in the beginning of when I started the business, because again, I came from a different background, right? I came from, like, definitely I was into business before, but having a restaurant business, physical business, is way different than
Online
online
business, yeah.
business, right?
Yeah.
In my restaurant business, what I was doing is my job was just the admin part. I was taking care of admin services. In this business, like, I am the face of the business, right?
Yeah.
And that was completely changed for me. Like, in the beginning, I tried, to be honest, I tried for many days, but then I don't know, for some reason I was not just comfortable with, like, making videos, how to explain to people, right? I was getting lost there. Plus I had kids as well, right? They were with me all the time. I was not going to my restaurant business at that time, but
Yeah.
my kids were always home with me. I was not able to, what you say, make a plan for the day, like as I told you in the beginning. Then I reached out to my coach. I took a break. I took a break, for a long break, for I think almost few months. And then when yes, because I was so lost in the business at that time. And then I reached out to my coach again that, it's not working for me. I need to get out of this stuck situation. So
Mm.
help me out. So that's how, like, then I had a good 1 hour session with her. She explained me everything, how this business is going to help you and how to come back on the track. And also, the number one point for you to get on a track is mindset. We have to work on
Yeah.
our mindset too, right?
Yeah.
So get your mindset positive. You have to get the positive mindset. You have to remember what is your why are you here in the business, and then restart it again. So that's how my coach helped me to get back on track, and I came out of that stuck state.
Thank you so much. Is still we are like same place. We can't come out our comfort
Yes,
zone because
yes,
still we are camera shy. We can't talk front of camera and can't explain properly. We know that, but we can't explain because of the shy. We can't talk properly. So
yeah,
yeah, thank you so much for sharing your journey.
Thank you, Jocelyn, for coming up on our page and sharing your story, your journey with
no
us and
problem.
inspiring us a lot. As you said, that you were break in between, that you were lost and then you joined. I would like to add something that we are newbies in the business,
Yeah,
but I really like the positivity of this community. Like somebody is there to remind you and push you, though it's your mentor or it's your coach. So this is what I like a lot about in this business. And my question to you, it was inspiring your journey. Like you have a business, then too you wanted to find a way out and to to have an identity and to be your own boss. So what piece of advice do you like to give to our audience, like who just wanted to start something and who's struggling to stay consistent? And what one mind shift that completely changed you, how you approach in your business?
okay. So one final piece of advice that I would like to give to anybody who is watching this is, like, don't wait for the perfect moment, just create your moment.
Yeah.
Right, this is a best business opportunity, and if you're sitting on this fence, come inside. You have the opportunity in this business to come inside, get a trial, get all the information that you want. You get 30 days, right? You get 30 days to know more about the business, learn about the business, get on a Zoom call, and then take your decision. You don't have to start it right away, right? If you feel that, yeah, you need to do something, this is the right business for you. That's what I feel, because I have tried many other businesses as well. As I was very, like, I really wanted to do something on the side when I, like, stopped going to restaurant, like, after I had my kids. I tried other businesses, none of that worked. This is the best business for me. In my I think this is the best business that gives you, like, stability, that gives you, the actual time freedom that you want, right? So you deserve a life that supports your dreams and your family. If you want to support them, like, in this business, it's not that you have to spend a lot of hours. automation works at the back end. You can do this business for, like, if you have 2 to 3 hours every day, you can easily do this business. So I think all women has to be independent. If you look at today's economy, even the financial economy, or financially, or all women have to be financially independent. Everybody needs a second source of income in their home, right? So definitely, I know many women are looking for the side income, side hustles, or these kind of opportunities. So if you're sitting on the fence, just jump in, get the trial package, go through this videos, whatever pre-coaching videos you get on a call with a coach, and definitely try this. If you feel good, you can start the business. If you feel this is not for you, you can easily step back, right? So, but before doing everything, it should be your mindset. You should have a positive mindset. If you have a why, and if you have that mindset that, yeah, you want to do something, then just, I would say, take this step.
Yeah, absolutely agree with you 100%. And thank you for your time, and thank you for coming on our pages. You really inspired us, and I hope we also reach to the
My
milestones.
pleasure. My
Yeah.
pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jaslyn.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much.
Jaslyn.
Before we wrap up, I just wanted to add one more thing. I wanted to take a moment to speak about anyone who feels introverted, like you mentioned earlier, and hesitant about putting themselves out there. It wasn't easy for any one of us. And Jastine's story is such a beautiful reminder that you don't need to be the loudest in the room to create any impact. So confidence can be built slowly, and your quiet strengths are just as powerful and valuable in this journey. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for joining today's episode. A big thank you to Justine for sharing her story with us, and also my co-host and all of you who are taking your time and energy to watch this. I truly appreciate you all, and I'll see you in the next session, inshallah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, Jaslyn. Thank you.